Hey everybody, this is Robbie, and it's time to finish up playing the Forlorn Heart Chapter 2. So last time we got Akane dealing with everything in terms of all the stuff going on with MC and the coma. We got some more lore on Articus, Zaretha, and Tarankos. Remember the names, yay! And yeah, now Akane seems to be becoming more distant from her friends. So I guess we'll see how that affects things. So. So, I guess just get started. Oh, it actually chose the title card. So yeah, a few days of all this go by. She's under this influence, so... It's been almost a week since everyone heard about Robbie. Funny enough, Amy still hasn't shown up at all to school. Yeah, she's busy. No one's really talking about that, though. No, the hot gossip everyone's been hanging on is Akane the Killer Queen and the dead boyfriend she killed. Jesus Christ. Of course they are. Outside of some meme pranks and people just outright attacking me, not much else happened after what Wallace did. Monica was true to her word and went to the headmistress about Wallace, who got expelled right on the spot. Good. At least justice exists in some form here. I'm almost surprised he didn't get arrested. I mean, yeah, because he did technically commit a crime, right? You know, assault. At least not right away. Since then, Joichiro has sort of been careful around me, but I know he's got something planned in that empty head of his. As for Destiny and Momoko, well... They haven't been as on top of things as I thought they'd be, but I'm sure they're planning something. Yeah, maybe they're plotting a long game thing here. You know, best keep your guard up. Like, i.e., if they invite you out to anywhere, don't! Do not! Say no! Hey. Hello? So, you didn't miss much, just kind of a recap of stuff. I mean, the major thing is that Wallace, got arrested. The main thing is that Wallace got arrested, and, Destiny and Momoko aren't doing anything, and Joichiro isn't doing anything, but all of this should probably have a big yet added to them. I was waiting for like 10 minutes left to do something, and turns out I missed quite a bit. No. Don't worry, the stream just started. I was a little late, got held up with a little bit of stuff, but... Yeah, again, you didn't miss much, just, Wallace again, you didn't miss much, just, literally, I think I've been playing for, 2 minutes, so don't worry about that. I had a brief run-in with them when I was on my way home yesterday, but nothing major. I just woke up and was confused about things. That doesn't mean other students haven't been picking up the slack. Yesterday I ended up drenched after a surprise water balloon attack. Really mature, right? I mean, also, logically, what would that do if she actually killed someone? Like, yeah, we drenched her in water! That'll stop the murder spree! The one that isn't happening at all. I haven't gone back to the literature club in a while. Not since Yuri and Kononoha spoke with all of us, anyway. I know I said I'd go back to them eventually, but for some reason I can't bring myself to show my face to them again. All of this was much worse than the old draft. I guess the water balloons would probably have been I don't know, ketchup or paint or something. Maybe red, like blood, like in the film Carrie or something. I don't know. And what you see is the best I could do. Yeah. For some reason, I can't bring myself to show my face to them again. It's like there's a voice in my head convincing me to stay away. Maybe they're pretending to like me because Monica and Konoha are around so much. When they're not, they probably want to claw my eyes out. Instead, I've been here on the roof eating lunch alone, just like junior high all over again. Monica's found me up here, but I've been able to shake her off with whatever excuses I came up with. She keeps reminding me I'm always welcome in the club room and to reach out to her. She's nothing more than a pretty little liar. No! I don't know why I've been having these thoughts lately, but it's been eating away at me. The nightmares have been getting worse too. This last one really broke my heart. When Robbie confessed to me, for whatever reason, I told him he was nothing but a nuisance to me. I even told him I never wanted to see him again. The worst part was that I literally shoved him away from me and he fell into some desk getting injured. Why am I having dreams like this? Yeah, hi, Darlene. I love Robbie. I never want to injure him or break his heart. Unless these dreams are trying to tell me that he really is better off without me. Miss Yume hasn't ever lied to me before. Maybe she got it wrong this time? Maybe he would be happier without me. Especially if I'm just gonna break his heart in the end. When my lunch finished, I head back inside to get on with the rest of the day. Oh god, the dulled eyes again. It's just a regular afternoon. Classes are over for the day. For most, it's time for clubs. Not for me, though. Monica just texted me asking to walk back home with me like the last week, but I turned her down like I have been the last few days. Whenever she texts me, I just make up some excuse. Typically, I just leave when it's club time and walk home by myself. Not today, though. Lady is at home and I'd like to get some work done, so here I am. I reach into my desk looking for my textbooks when all of a sudden... Snap! Gal, what the fuck? Some of the students still hanging out after class giggle to themselves. I pull out my hand. Wow, someone had the bright idea to place a mouse trap in here without me noticing. Jesus, man. Wow. If I wasn't the victim here, I might even be impressed. I free my hand from the mousetrap, tossing it aside and looking up at the clock. It's too bad Konoha had to leave, or else maybe I'd have some backup. What was that sound? Himari looks around and the room falls silent. She then looks at me, but I face away. I'd rather not drag Himari down with me. If I weren't here causing problems, maybe things would be better. Ah, well, this seems like a thought process that is very much gonna spiral into something worse. Or this is the start. Oh, what? Huh? Mizore, that's a... Huh. That a character we've never seen before. I don't recall seeing the name before. Or maybe I have... Yeah, it's been a while since I've played certain Perfect World Anthology mods. In terms of, like, really played through them. So... Oh. Right. Sorry again. Just kind of bad with, like, parsing through memory to pick stuff out. Anyway, so... Yeah, I guess particularly bad day for that. Oh, it's you. I was almost here thinking you ended up kidnapped or something. So, how was school or whatever you were doing? Don't even really care, Jesus. Lady, I don't bother with her. She's clearly had a lot to drink again. She's out here pretending to be a good mom, acting like she's interested in me. I mean, she can't even do a good job at that, considering she's like, yeah, how was school or whatever? I don't know where you go. Your job, I guess. Your part-time job at store. Who's she trying to fool? Probably you. Except herself, obviously. Shit, talk about depressing. What's with that look on your face? Those two bitches screwing with you again? You ever thought about why they pick on you and nobody else? Well, that's wow. Almost like how your dad picked the worst time to knock me up and get me stuck with you. Could have had a better life. Probably the worst time in my career. Your career as a professional slut, you mean? Dad told me to ignore her if she ever starts talking shit about him. I love you, Dad, I really do. But one of these days she's gonna say something that'll make me explode on her. You're the only good parent I have. I wish I'd have gone with you instead. I can't concentrate on this right now. I feel the need to get up. Everyone here thinks I'm weird anyway, so not like me getting up and wandering around class will be any weirder. Not to mention, almost everyone here hates me anyway, so what have I got to lose? I mean, I don't know, maybe like a toe if someone had the bright idea to randomly put mouse traps in the friggin' classroom floor. Like, I'm just expecting you to walk away and go snap. I take a look out the window and I see someone. Oh god, it's Jugrol. At least that's a name I remember. A freaky evil masked guy. It's him. I've seen him before. He's out there. He's there one second and gone the next. I don't know what his deal is, but I've had to be extra careful walking home from school these days. With my luck, he's a stalker waiting for the chance to abduct me. Kinda on the money a little bit. Who knows? Maybe he'll kill me and stop this nightmare. Then everyone will be happy, right? Just like Lady says. I'm heading out right now. Don't wait up or anything. And whatever you do, don't make any noise when I get back. I don't want anyone knowing I've got someone living with me, especially a daughter. Jeez, I hate having to go through all this bullshit just because guys get turned off by a woman with extra baggage. I mean, it's either that or you mention like, yeah, I have this daughter. Fucking hate her, man. I wish I never had her. Then my life would be better. Hey, wait, where are you going? You know, and then they're leaving because they don't want to associate with someone who friggin' hates their child this much. Things would be so much easier if your dad took you with him. Or anyone for that matter. I mean, I feel like Akane would agree with that first sentence, but for very different reasons than, like, you're thinking. Would sure make my life easier. Whatever. Just don't screw this up for me. Yeah, it might make some people's lives easier. Wait, no, why am I thinking this way? Miss Yume told me that's not true. I feel like you should talk to her again. But then, I don't know. My mind has felt so jumbled these last few days. I look over to the other end of the room. Izumi seems pretty busy with her assignments. At least someone's able to get her work done. Then again, she didn't get the guy she likes hit by a bus and in the hospital like some kind of jigs. Either way, I'm not gonna bother her. We've never spoken much, but Konoha told me we'd get along fine. As I continue with my wandering, a paper plane hits my head. I pick it up from the ground and read what it says. Kill anyone lately? Really creative. Yeah, like... Wow, yeah, that is very much just lazy. I bet it took you all night to come up with that one. I let out a sigh and sent it flying towards the teacher's desk. As I'd probably... I mean, if your home has a fireplace... No, never mind, it'd be something unrelated. I was about... In doing so, it lands on someone else's desk instead. Fuck! Well, I guess I asked for it the moment I sent it flying wherever. Well, you know what? Better head over there and go... Sorry, this is nothing. Or just rip it apart. Or that was for me. I don't know, just clarify something. I don't think you need any more enemies. Uh-oh. Hey, what's the big idea? Oh, I'm sorry about that. I walk over to get the plane from her. And that's when I see she's copying some homework from someone else. What are you even doing it here anyway, Killer Queen? Oh, okay, so it doesn't matter then. I guess you probably pick it up, read it, and go, oh, this yours? I mean, still not ideal at all, considering she's already saying shit like this, but I mean, at the very least you could say, well, at least I didn't accidentally make a new enemy. My mind completely blanks as she gives me a cold stare. Trying to intimidate me with your little scare tactics? Oh god. Yeah, nice try. You're not gonna get me killed like your creepy boyfriend. Keep your hands to yourself, Killer Queen. You're not even letting her get a word in. Chill. He's not my... You know what? Forget it. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. Because you say that he's not my boyfriend thing, it's like, oh, I forgot. You feel nothing for him. You cold-hearted killer type deal. So, yeah, probably for the best to just not say anything. AKA great value, Momoko. Forget it. Of course, the moment I turn around, she crumples it up and throws it back at me. Figures. As if dealing with Destiny and Momoko wasn't already enough. I mean, she kind of crumpled it up for you. I feel like if I was, like, given something like this, I'd probably go... Either that or I'd either crumple it up or go like this. And then throw it in the garbage because Jesus Christ. At least in those days it was just them and everyone mostly left me alone. Not anymore. To yearn for the days that aren't there anymore. Were you that blissfully unaware of what you did back then? Or are you just completely shameless? I think back to the water balloon incident for a moment. Rip it up like I did to some drawings that remind me of people I used to care about. Okay. I was walking through the courtyard like I normally do when out of nowhere I get pelted by water balloons. Some hit me directly, some hit the ground I was walking on, so at least all of them... at least not all of them hit. It all happened so fast, so I wound up falling and hurting my ankles. Oh god. I thought it was a group of boys considering the pranks they pulled, but no. It was a group of 3 random girls I'd never spoken to in my life. Jesus Christ, it's like how the internet handles cancel culture in real life. Ha! Look at her now, all washed up and nowhere to go. Yeah, she's head over heels, alright. Not just in love, but in water too. Like, wasn't the rumor that, like, she didn't feel anything for him? I mean, at the very least, that, like, passed over. I mean, of course, to just be replaced by something else, but, you know, at least... I don't know. Let's face it, your body's probably the only thing going for you. Jesus Christ. A lot meaner and more embarrassing. Whew. I probably wouldn't even think about you if he found out how creepy you are. I mean, I feel like he'd have a lot of different opinions. I think if he were here right now, he'd go, what is with everybody lately? It's like someone turned the meanness factor up to 11. Like, Jesus Christ. I felt her kick me as I tried to get back up. Whew. Well, I got her backpack. Jeez, Kotobuki, talk about selfish. Learn how to spread the wealth, why don't you? Oh, careful, don't get too close, or else she might sick her bus after you. Where the... Right, this was in the courtyard? I mean... Like, Jesus Christ, you're talking about her like she could summon the bus. Like, holy shit. Like, yeah, she might suddenly magically make a bus appear in the courtyard. I mean, I don't know, the courtyard was, like, usually... They laughed and laughed at me when one of the girls emptied my backpack's contents all over me. Anything can happen. You know what that is? I mean, you know what, that is kind of true. I mean, more unlikely in the courtyard, but still... Like, you can't magically summon it, that's the thing. Wow, look at all that homework. I bet all the teachers will be happy seeing this. Just, how do you manage to get good grades all the time, Kotobuki? Probably the same way she got Robbie all hot for her. Not like there's anything going on in that empty head of hers. I mean, if you want to copy her homework, probably illogical. Like, you just pelted her on the ground with water balloons. It's like, yeah, let's dump the homework I'm planning on copying all over the soggy ground. The soggy everything. Just make the paper illegible. Although I guess that'd just be like a consolation, like, we can't copy it, but hey, she can't turn it in either. I guess it's like some sort of consolation, some fucked up consolation prize. I pick up my homework assignments and try one more time to get back up. Those sweet bitches wouldn't let that happen. I got kicked a few times and shoved back to the ground. Aw, did we learn your little whore feelings as well as literally you? Jesus Christ. Well, you deserve it. You three were raised by the internet, weren't you? That voice again. I look around. A couple of guys do some inappropriate things with their hands when my eyes lightened on them. Oh, frick, right, innuendo count thing. There were none. I mean, I don't know, I guess there was something there, I don't know. Just... A few girls make a slit throat motion to their necks. Ignoring that, why was I even thinking about the water balloon incident? Just forget about it. As I go back over to one of the windows, I see Aiko gave up on copying whatever homework she had. Now she's staring at her phone with the stupidest grin on her face. Probably some stupid Reddit post. Oh god, I just had to mention the internet. Is this gonna... I'm startled when she starts laughing out loud, dropping her phone in the process. I don't know why, but I made a grab for it to see what was so hilarious. Oh, it's a picture of me soaking wet from those water balloons. Whoa, interesting timing to think of that whole thing. Oh no. I didn't realize. Watch it! Yeah, Jesus. I feel like slapped the phone out of my hand. And then I feel a searing hot pain across my face. Who said you had permission to touch my phone? It's not enough you defiled Robin, but you defiled my phone too. Okay, what, does she have cooties now? What is up with this? I mean, I know what's up with this. Zaretha just doing magic stuff to make everything so much worse, and everybody's acting irrationally. I mean, I'm still allowed to be flabbergasted by it while, like, just acknowledging that's what's happening, you know? I'm gonna have to buy another one. That is such a waste of money. Exactly, irrational. Like, that is such a waste of money. Holy shit. Thanks a lot, Killer Queen. Also, yeah, buy another one, because apparently cleaning the phone? Oh, that's impossible. Like, you probably have, like, cleaner or soap at your house, right? I mean, I guess that's probably what you'll actually use. You're just saying that to rub it in or whatever. Then why do you have that picture on your phone? Picture? What picture? No idea what you're talking about. Don't ask so many questions. She asked one question. Although, of course, this is the typical... Don't ask questions! I'm not hiding anything! Hey, just what reason did you have to slap her? Himari, did she see all of that? Aiko seems to lose that holier-than-thou attitude in a matter of seconds. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, really. No, you're not. Yeah, I've heard more genuine apologies from influencers on SplashTube. Aiko goes back to her desk with her defiled phone, not saying anything or even looking at me. As I'm heading back over to my desk, Himari stops me. Hey, are you hurt? Huh? Oh, well, how hard did she hit you? She didn't hit me, like, super hard. She just slapped me, that's all. That's still not okay, Akane. I ought to bring this up with the headmistress. But you don't have to do that. You don't deserve to be treated like that, Akane. I mean, yeah, I think... Otherwise, we'll have people like her and Wallace doing whatever they want. If you don't want to go right now, then we won't. But I am going to make it a point to talk to her about this by tomorrow afternoon at the latest. Okay? Her, Monica, and Natsuki have already gone above and beyond looking out for me. I don't want to keep bothering them about every little thing that happens. That's not including all the research Yuri and Kononoha have been doing behind the scenes. As I put a hand on my chair, I get a nasty splitting headache. Oh god, what's happening? I heard Kotobuki has a late-night part-time job. Oh, really? A hottie like her? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Apparently she's so poor she has that job just to support herself. Seriously? The scene was a lot meaner and nastier. But I always thought she was so pure. What, is Student 7, like, just... new? It sucks to be you, then. Sorry for bursting your bubble. Well, you know what they say? If there's something wrong with a bitch, there's something wrong with a pup. Oh my god. Yeah, she's about as pure as snow that's been plowed 50 times. Oh my god! Yeah, wow, that is... Is her mom hot like her? The fuck? Dude, seriously? I had no idea you were into MILFs. Yeah, this is where we draw the line. Okay, no, not even really draw the line, I don't know. Dude, I'm not, I swear. Because, again, this is where we're drawing the line. But if her mom is hot like she is, maybe I'll make an exception. Honestly, even if she was, you seriously considering hooking up with anyone from that cursed family? Yeah, dude, seriously. I'm sure her whole family's full of jinxes like her. Why do you think no one's ever seen her dad? He's either dead or he got smart, hopped in his truck, and kept on driving. Hell yeah, get as far away from the crazy as you could get. What was that? I never knew there was some creepy guys talking about me like that. But you're always so down on yourself. Such a cute little thing, too. But you really are an absolute knockout, Akane. If only you had more confidence in yourself. Don't you see how much the guys around your school are talking about you? There's that voice again. I turn around only to see there's still no one there. After all, you don't need to pay attention to anything those girls keep telling you. Hey, Akane. Hey, ew, keep away from that jinx if you know what's good for you. What are you talking about? Didn't you hear about that poor guy, Robbie, I mean? He really fancied her and wanted to confess his love. That's when he became Miss Killer Queen's sacrifice. That's just tragic. Why did you hear something like that? How did you not know that? Everyone's been talking about it for the last few days, you know? He got hit by a bus after getting something nice for her. Now he's practically on his deathbed, all because of her. The worst part about it is she's even more gloomier than usual. So indifferent. I mean, if it were your boyfriend on his deathbed, wouldn't you care? I guess gloomier in terms of like... I don't know. Who knows? Maybe the reason she's so indifferent is because she's out wishing we were dead too. I don't think she'd go that far, but I think she wishes, like, something would happen, like karma would do something. Not kill you, but do something. It could be the next one's on her list, Desi, you know? You two seriously have no idea what to do with your free time. Yeah? Neither does a majority of the school recently. You must have it pretty good if you've got time to spend on trying to make someone's life miserable for no reason. Oh, what do you know, Miss Debate Club VP? Not like you're any different. I swear, you're so full of yourself, you know? At least Desi's not out here acting like a damn saint. Whatever. Don't say we didn't warn you, Himari. Here I thought she'd be pretty smart being in the debate club and all. And yet she's not. I bet her head's just as empty as Akane's eyes. Yeah, there sure ain't a brain in there. And again, it's not like she needs one to get around, you know? Not when other guys are too busy looking somewhere else. Oh, burn! Ah! Jesus Christ. I remember that. It was yesterday when I ran into Himari. Those two have been causing you so much heartache, right? Stop sitting there and taking that torture. You can make them stop, Akane. All you have to do is make the right decision. That's all. I'm still hearing that voice inside my head. Although it's, I think, going on more of an offensive. I can't be in here right now. I take my backpack and homework as I go out into the hall. Then I make a break for the restrooms. I look around the restroom. There's no one in here, thankfully. Wanting to have some one-on-one talking with me? I can arrange that. Without warning, I feel the world fade away and everything grow dark and cold. Oh, we're gonna see. Oh, shit. Where am I? Welcome, Akane. I've brought you here for a purpose and... Okay, let's just skip all that. I don't know why my brother wastes time trying to talk so damn fancy. I don't know. I guess intimidation? You know, wanting to feel all intimidating, like, welcome to my domain. I've summoned you here to talk about your destiny. You know, there's an intimidation factor. Make them feel fear. You still haven't answered me. Where am I? Oh, straight to the point, I see. Well, since you asked so nicely. Zaretha basically sees Terry as being so uptight and outdated. Terry. Is that what she calls him? Like a nickname? Just think of this as my own little corner. There's no one else here. It's just you and me. Somewhat. I'd like to be there and meet you in person, but I'm kinda stuck in this stupid prison right now. Oh wait, there is one thing that can do. No, that's what I call him. Ah, okay. I feel like that could be something like she'd call him too, you know? You know how siblings like have like nicknames for each other? You know, this could be kind of that. I feel like from what you've mentioned, that would kind of fit her personality a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing. But also, yeah, but there's another good reason to, you know, abbreviate the name like that. Gee, on the other hand, because I just in human culture and learned a ton about it. Oh, okay. It is what. Before I can say anything, a plume of purple fire erupts from the ground. Oh, it's you! As it settles... So basically, she was raised by the internet. Oh! Oh! That's why... And so that's why everyone else is also doing all this other stuff, too. Because, yeah. As it settles, a pair... Or wait, no. No, maybe that's just a byproduct. Or maybe I'm spitballing even more, I don't know. I guess, yeah. As it settles, a pair of purple glowing eyes begin to form, staring right at me. A little of both, really. There we go. At least for now. That way we can have an honest talk. And who even are you? You can call me Zaretha, and I've heard so much about you. So you're Zaretha. Kananoha warned me about you. Did she now? Well, she's not here, so big deal. Not like she could protect you from me. Neither of those blood traitor cousins could do anything. Besides, I just want to talk with you, sweetheart. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? I mean, I feel like you've been trying to push her to kill herself, so yeah, if that's the case, there is something wrong with that. Okay, fine, then answer me this. How do you know my name, or anything about me? I've been watching you for a while now. Before your little Robbie met with his terrible fate, I've been keeping an eye on you both. My brother, ever so curious, decided to observe him for some stupid experiment or whatever. Considering he just swaggered his way over into my territory and claimed your boy toy for himself. Oof. once. I let him stay in his little corner while I turned my attention back to you. Such a shame. I barely got to play with him since he just took over without asking. Tarankos. Well, that's one name for him, but whatever. At least that saves me the time of explaining him to you. That's not his real name, but I know he'd kill me if I say anything else. Oh? Oh? Okay. Okay, park that in the back of my head. Kinda know I was right. But then why are you so interested in either of us in the first place? Ah, you're such a cute little thing, Akane. I had fun with a young man elsewhere who reminded me so much of your boy toy. Funny enough, he was also totally in love with someone, just like your Robbie is with you. Only thing I'll say is that his special one reminded me so much of your friend Monica. Oh, I guess this is Captive Heart then? You know, because Monica's the, you know, yep, Captive Heart. Can't wait for that, by the way. I mean, after all, the Shatter Time Rewind Master was such a blast to play with. I'm sure the Captive Heart one will be too. So you just like messing with people in your free time for no reason? Oh, come on. It was morbid curiosity that got the best of me. With you it started because I knew he had a thing for you, but that slowly changed. Changed? What are you talking about? When I saw how those pieces of living debris were treating you, something just didn't make sense to me. I mean, why would they do that? I kept thinking it over until I realized something. The old script had threw it out the window, so I wouldn't call it a remake or remaster. More like a retelling. Ah, okay. Yeah, like you said, in order to have more control. Poor little Akane needs to have a push in the right direction. A push? What are you, a parrot? I'm talking about giving you the direction you need. Sweetheart, listen to me. You can't let them walk all over you like that. You need to fight and take what's yours, by any means necessary. Oh, what? You're not saying I should— Did I stutter? Yes, little one. Stop being everyone's doormat and take what's rightfully yours. No, I can't do that. I'm nothing like you. You know, Akane, the more I look at you, the more I'm reminded of someone I used to know. She was very meek and quiet, just like you. She was polite to everyone she knew. So prim and proper, and just so sickeningly sweet and loving to those around her. Honestly, my brother was such an idiot at times, falling for someone like her. Nahila? The one you call Tarankos, to be exact. Ah, such a goody little two-shoes. I couldn't stand her. I stay silent and look into those glowing purple eyes as she continues with a little story. I'm wondering if there's a point to all of this. Right now she's just complaining about someone like a spoiled brat. Yeah, maybe Natsuki was right. The worst part of it all? She was engaged to my brother. Just my luck to think she was this close to becoming a part of our family. I couldn't let that happen. People like her make me sick to my core. She was a lost cause, but there's still hope for you, Akane. Don't be a doormat like she was. Don't be anything like Nahila. Nahila? Why do I feel like I've heard that name, specifically from someone in my dreams? Gah, even saying her name leaves a bad taste in my mouth. For you, I'll make an exception, since it's necessary that you learn from her mistakes. I envision her doing that. You know, leaves a bad taste, so she's trying to get the taste out. Or at least I feel like she would if she wasn't a flame. I don't know, maybe the flame gets more aggravated. I don't know. You see, Akane, there are two types of people in this world. Those who take power and rule, and those who are weak and simply fade away. That was the little life lesson I taught my almost sister-in-law, although she learned it the hard way. If it was from you, of course she did. What are you? You, however? You aren't a lost cause. You have the chance to shape your destiny into whatever you want it to be. Don't be like that meek little mouse, Nahila. Honestly, I don't know what my brother even saw in her. He was completely delusional for wanting to marry her. The sound of her voice made me want to gag. Her attitude got on my nerves really fast. Even looking at her made me sick. So I simply did away with her. Considering our father hated her just as much, it was mere child's play. All I had to do was take those emotions and bend them to my will. And considering it was after my imprisonment, not like I had much of a choice. Used my father like a puppet to kill that mouse for me while I keep my hands clean. I can't even believe what I'm hearing right now. The next words I mutter are partially me trying to process what I heard, also to make sure I heard all of that correctly. You killed the woman your brother was going to marry? Stop saying it like it's a bad thing. Because it is. I did him a huge favor, honestly. Since then, he became a lot more ambitious and started setting lofty goals for himself. Sure, he still has yet to obtain them, but any goal you set your mind to is worth it. In fact, my brother set the perfect example for you. The moment you break free and take what you want, then you become unstoppable. Oh God, good advice, twist. Good advice just being told by a horrible person, so it gets twisted. Kind of an interesting storytelling device, you know? No, you're wrong. I could never kill someone like that. Then you'll continue being a doormat, waiting for everyone to step all over you. I didn't think you were such a little masochist, Akane. Is that what you enjoy? Letting everyone trample all over you like yesterday's trash? That's not what then what are you waiting for? Will you be like my brother and break free? Or will you die like that pitiful piece of living debris Nahila? The choice is yours. Before I could say anything, I'm thrust back into the restroom. Although there's something laying there on the floor. Is that Amy's notebook? I recognize this notebook. In her free time, Amy was often writing away in it when I saw her. I remember that weird mental indentation on the front of it. Hard to miss something like that. I reach over to pick it up. As I do, though, I hear someone calling out to me. Akane! Akane! Oh, shit! Robbie? I look all around me, but I don't see Robbie. There's no one in here except for me. All the stress I've been under these last few days must be getting to me. Now I'm randomly hearing Robbie calling my name. What I wouldn't give to have that actually happen. No point thinking about that now. I look back at Amy's notebook. Why is this even here? Okay, open it and find out. There's probably gotta be something in there. Wait a minute. Why am I acting so afraid? It's a notebook, not a bomb. As I reach over and pick it up from the floor, the moment I do, a key falls from the pages, clattering to the floor. Oh, you're just full of surprises. As I reach down to pick up the key, the image of the teacher's desk flashes through my mind. Shit, you're saying the same thing he is! I dropped the key out of shock. Is that where this key goes? Akane! Robbie, where are you? Why am I hearing him call my name? Is it all the stress? All the guilt crushing me? It's like poetry. It rhymes. Yeah, it does. Also, I feel like we gotta all know students are hearing any of this. I don't know anymore. I put Amy's notebook in my bag and reached down to pick up the key. This has to go somewhere, so I shouldn't leave it here. Oh God, Jugrol. As I hurry back to my classroom, I see someone near the vending machines. Is that— No, you're not real! Accept your fate. Take what's rightfully yours. Claim the future you desire. You're not real. You're not real! I continue into my classroom, hoping the evil masked guy isn't following me. I look back for just a moment. I don't see him anymore. Good. And just in time, too. I slow down and quietly walk back into the room. Oh shit, everything's ramping up. Seems like no one really noticed or cared that I left in a hurry. Thank God, no— I mean, I got the ideal thing. No one followed you. No one heard any of that. And good. Good. No more ammo is needed. I wasn't gonna leave my bag here for them to mess with, though. I still keep my bag with me as I head toward my desk. So, before I take even a couple of steps, I hear her voice again. Take what belongs to you. Go on, Akane. You know you want to. It's so close, you can almost touch it. What do you mean? Akane! Robbie? No, he's still not here. As much as I wish he was, he isn't. I look at the key again. For some reason, I'm compelled to go over to the teacher's desk. Wait a minute, didn't that have the— Wait a minute, that had the knife in it. Wait, that was in the dream world. Wait. Wait, is it here too? Wait, if it is, then that's not good. I mean, I guess let's find out! There's a few drawers that are locked with a key, so what if this goes here? I actually managed to unlock one of the top drawers with this key. No one's paying attention to me as I... Oh, shit! No, 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 it's the knife! Uh-oh. That a girl, Akane! Slam it shut! Slam it shut! Either that or take the... No, don't take the knife. Just slam it shut! It's right there, waiting for you, just like I said! You have what you need to make things happen! Go on, touch it! So this mob was going to be a lot different, like I mentioned. I feel like the knife is drawing my hand toward it like a magnet as I slowly reach out. I guess this would be like the nightmare Akane that MC sees in the dream. A time-looping mechanic like Chapter 1. Really? I guess that either... in one of those loops, Akane would have had a murder spree. Ah, so I guess this is what it would have been. I obviously did away with that. Yeah. I wonder, is the time... So is the time loop, like, something that's only in Chapter 1? Like, there's not going to be time loops in Chapters 2 or 3? Or was it something that was, like, moved to Chapter 3? Or something or other? Or, again, is there just no time loop anymore? I don't know. It would have been Zarita corrupting her and MC having to try saving her in the second version. Okay. In the original version, Akane would have basically been Ryoba 2.0. Oh, okay. And this is the version that's a trilogy, so... I guess how it is now, I'll have to find out for myself. Would it be... Okay, would it be a spoiler to say if, like, the time loop thing is gonna show up in Chapter 3 at all, or... Or no? Like... Yep. Alright. I feel like the knife is... Yeah, I can't tell you since I don't know how the hell Chapter 3 is gonna work yet. Oh, okay. I mean... Yeah, I can relate to the, I guess, frustration. I mean, I sometimes feel like I'm envisioning something and the pieces are all there. I'm just having a hard time, like, putting them together type deal or whatever. I don't even know if the... I don't know, that's... This is just an educated guess. It's basically what's going on with October Horizon right now. Yeah. Yeah, well, I do hope that you managed to, you know, I guess, put the pieces together. I guess, I don't know, I hope, or, you know, like, you know, I get, I feel like, the moment I touch the handle, though. Oh, yep, there we go. Akane, no! I pull my hand back. What the hell was that? That was me? You know, give Darlene a hero's farewell. I want to do it right. Yeah, that's very admirable. I look forward to playing October Horizon when it comes out. You know? Not just that, but that was Robbie. Why was I attacking him? Wait, the dreams! Are those dreams connected to what I just saw? I don't think a lot of people realize what this scene meant. Okay, I look at the knife and then back at my hand. No, I'm not letting you turn me into some kind of monster. As much as I hate most of the people in this room, I won't senselessly murder them. Especially not at the risk of hurting those I care about, or even love. Robbie, if it really is you. Yeah. Oh. I mean, I kind of... I guess I kind of figured that, like, you know, to connect the dots type thing. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, so, was he showing her what he saw and went through? Ah, I guess this is like... I guess this is what he's been doing with Articus's help. The training! That's the training, right? Probably? Because that was the thing. Articus was going to teach MC skills, so... So this is what he's doing? Thank you for protecting me. How useless can you be? Is your head filled with sawdust? Because there definitely isn't a brain in there. You're more of a disappointment than my brother's idiot errand boy. I seem random and out of place. And there was a reason for that. I mean... Come back to me when you actually get a clue. She's gone. No, not completely. She's probably gonna wait things out. This isn't over. Not by a long shot. I can't stay here any longer. What if she tries to tempt me again? I close the drawer and lock it, and then stash the key out of sight and start going over to Himari's desk. Actually, Himari seems pretty busy. I know she said that she'd be there for me and all, but I feel like I'd be bothering her. As I'm about to walk away, she looks up at me. Akane, what's the matter? Are you feeling okay? Okay, I'm gonna take a quick little be right back break, so... Yeah, this is super quick, so... And we are back. Let's see how this conversation goes. Akane, what's the matter? Are you feeling okay? Well, no, not really. I hope you're not putting too much stress on yourself. Don't worry, I'm not letting what Destiny and Momoko said get to me. You know how they could be. Yeah, don't I ever. I meant what I said, and that's not gonna change. Right, thanks. Before she could go back to her assignment, Himari pauses and looks over me. You're really not looking all that great right now, Akane. Wow, thanks. No, I'm serious. You're looking kind of pale. Have you been eating well enough? If I'm being honest, my appetite isn't quite what it should be these last few days. I haven't even been eating lunch regularly. Oh, Akane. I know, but do you want to head home early? I can walk back home with you if you'd like me to. Was everyone at the Literature Club expecting you today? Himari, don't feel like you need to drop everything for me. Especially not when you're busy with your school stuff. The school stuff can wait, Akane. Tell me, what's going on? I think I've about had it today, Himari. The bullying, the exhaustion, not eating properly. I feel like I'm even seeing and hearing things. Like what? You probably wouldn't believe me if I straight up told you. Let's just say there are things that I know shouldn't be there. Like seeing a scary masked stalker guy who I know for a fact isn't there. Yeah, telling you to accept your fate, yeah, I think this nonsense is taking a major toll on you. You're already going through a lot at home, and with what's going on with Robbie, forget Destiny and Momoko and, let's be honest, literally everybody else in the school. Forget about the rest of these tag-alongs too. Yeah, exactly. It's like I said before, I'm right here for you. And I bet you anything Kononoa would be saying the same thing if she were here right now. Me, Kono, and Monica will be there by your side no matter what happens. Thank you, Himari. I'll remind you as many times as I need to, okay? Now seriously, you look tired, Akane. I'm almost afraid you could faint at any moment. Come on, let's get you home. I'll even walk you to make sure you make it back okay. That wasn't a suggestion. Besides, don't worry about me. You really gotta think more about yourself, especially when it comes to things like your own well-being. Now that I think about it, maybe I should treat you to something to eat first. That place Kiyomi's uncle opened up ought to have just the thing to fill you up. Are you sure I can? It'll be on me, so don't worry about paying me back. I want you to get your strength back up, Akane. You can't do this to yourself. Robbie wouldn't want to see you like this either. As evidenced by the panic that he felt earlier. He'd be worried sick if he found out you were skipping meals and not taking care of yourself. He loves you. He'd want to make sure you're happy and healthy. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to break his heart or make him worry about me. Alright, I'll take you up on that offer. That a girl. Let's pack up and we'll shove off. Hopefully no one else decided to hide more mouse traps around here. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they also escalated because, you know, I feel like if Saritha's pissed off, it's like, oh, alright, let's up it. We'll go from mouse traps to... What's worse than mouse traps? What's worse than mouse traps that you could, like, logically be able to, like, hide in a school? I mean, I guess maybe whatever, like, whatever, like, was happening before of it would have been another thing to tone down. Like, okay, I don't know what tone that was. I don't know. I feel like it was trying to be neutral. You know? As I walk over to my desk, I realize that I'm kind of already packed up. I still got all my things earlier when I went to the restroom, so I look over everything one last time before looking back over at Himari. She's walking over to me with her bag in hand. Ready to go? Yeah, I'm ready. Great! Let's head over to Uncle Mugen's cafe. I give her a nod as I follow her lead. I take one last look at the classroom before heading out with Himari. I quickly text Monica telling her I'll be spending the afternoon with Himari since I wasn't feeling well. She answers me back, hoping I feel better soon. She also reminds me that I could spend time with the others in the literature club if I need to. Yeah, I think I'll be needing that, especially after today. Yes! There we go! I'm done isolating from everyone. There we go! Yeah, I feel a lot better once I'm out of school and eating with Himari. She was right. I seriously needed to have something in my stomach. I'm still kind of feeling uneasy knowing that voice I've been hearing was Zaretha the entire time. Was she the one putting those ideas in my head? I think the answer to that would be yes. As well as literally everything with the other students, too. Yuri did say she was good at manipulating people. No doubt. I have to tell Yuri and Kononora about this. Yeah, now I got some psycho bitch lady trying to make me commit murder. Are you alright? You look kind of distracted. What? Oh, I'm fine. I've just had a long day, that's all. Oh, right. I wish I knew what we could do to make that harassment stop, but people will be people! Yeah. You can argue with them until you're blue in the face and they'll still keep believing whatever the hell they want. A sentence that describes a lot. I mean, modern politics in a nutshell, pretty much. You know, but that's all I'll say on that. Yeah, sad but true. And making the world worse. And I'm in the debate club, so I've got some experience with this. But I'm not saying it's right either way. Honestly, they need to get a life and do something better with their free time. Tell me about it. I just wish it could be over already. Too bad we're a few months away from graduating, or else I wouldn't have to wait it out for so long. Maybe they'll find something else that'll take their mind off it? You know how certain people are with the latest gossip. Maybe, but this isn't the Sizzler, Himari. I mean, I guess the Sizzler's a magazine. I mean, it's a restaurant. Oh, it's a TV show introduced in Captive Heart. Ah, okay. It's a gossip show. Oh, there we go. So, to make them forget about the walking jinx who got her not boyfriend in the hospital. Yeah, but things happen. And it'll have to be some pretty hot gossip that's tabloid worthy. Yeah, but things happen. I mean, I guess the things that happened was the scope of the mod getting bigger. Or at least that might be one of the things. Yeah, it's the same thing like with STR in Forlorn Heart Chapter 1. Ah. You know that isn't true. Yeah, you know what? Fair. You know what? That's fair. It's probably like personal life stuff that you don't really want to talk about. What you just said you didn't want to talk about. That's fine. That's fine. I won't push. How about you being a jinx or getting Robbie in the hospital? I mean, difficult, painful process. Well, I just either hope that it's over or that it is almost over. I don't know the details, but I'm pretty sure you didn't get someone to drive a bus into him. No, but I just feel bad knowing you went through all that trouble to confess to me. It was still very sweet and considerate of him to get my favorite cake and all, but I kind of wonder. Fortunately, some of it's not over. Oh. Well, I'm hoping that it is, like, close to being over. If you just skipped the bakery and came right to school, but you don't know that for sure. Alright, Kane, we got a lot of what-ifs involved, and no guarantee it'd have been okay. Alright, his birthday's tomorrow, my depression's oh. Damn. Am I okay to, like, wish her a happy birthday or something? Or, like, am I okay to say that? I don't know, I wanna say that, you know, like, but I don't know if that's insensitive. You know, like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of what-ifs involved. No guarantee it'd be okay. That's why I mentioned the details. It's also why there was the time loop before. We don't know what happened or why he got hit by a bus in the first place. I know you're right, Himari, but still. You can't give up on him just yet. Huh? Robbie, I mean. He might be in the hospital, but he's still fighting for his life right now. He didn't give up on trying to confess to you, and I'm sure he won't give up fighting to hold on. Right now, you're making it sound like you've already given up on him. What? No! I mean, that you can't keep walking around thinking or acting like this. You told me there was something special about him. Something that you felt every time you were near him. Imagine if he were here listening to you. How do you think he'd feel? Like horrible? I don't know. It's gonna be a difficult subject. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. And yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. And yeah, I am trying to like be like, you know, sensitive and handle this with care. You know, just let me know if I'm just let me know if I do or say anything like I guess out of line or insensitive, and you know, I won't say it anymore. Gotcha. I definitely won't do that. How would I even do that? Oh, that I would. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I mean, not only because it's just, I mean, against your wishes, but also because I'm not a modder. I don't use RentP. I don't even know if I'll ever make a DDLC mod. So, yeah. I might not have known him that well, but from the way you and Monica talk about him, I think you feel destroyed inside. Put yourself in his shoes. Imagine you did something special for him out of love, just for him to throw it in your face. Wouldn't you feel crushed inside? Yeah, that's what Miss Yume pretty much told me. I like that he was so sweet and thinking about me. How he got me my favorite cake. How thoughtful and considerate he is. About me, about Sayori, about everyone he cares about. He put a ton of thought and care into the way he wanted to confess to me. Exactly. Besides, what's done is done now. There's no point in thinking about all these what-ifs and changing the past. You need to focus on what's going on right now. And right now, there's a very special guy fighting for his life in a hospital room, waiting to hear you accept his confession. You're right, and I'm going to tell him exactly how I feel. You bet! You need to break out of that bubble of negativity, though, Akane. You know, Monica told me that you haven't been to the club for a while, even though she literally said the door is open for you. Oh, so you know about that. Yeah, I do. That's why I stayed back after school to keep an eye on you, right after she reached out to me, worried about you. Oh, damn. She really thought about everything. I don't mind doing it, though. Everyone in the debate club understands, and I made it clear this takes priority. If you're worried about that, don't be. It's not like you're putting me in a tough spot. I'm just trying to understand why, even after Monica extended her welcome, you've been MIA on the literature club. Honestly, it sounds stupid now, but I kept feeling like I didn't belong there. Even after Monica and Miss Yume spent all that time building me up, I've had these thoughts running through my mind, making me doubt myself. I'm sure as hell not telling her some psycho bitch murderer was the one planting these thoughts in my head, and she'll really think I've lost my mind. Even though everyone's been super nice to me there, it's like a part of me still feels like I ruined Robbie's life. Almost like I don't belong there and everyone might secretly hate me. You didn't ruin his life, Akane, and you are welcome there. Monica told me herself that she'd like to see you there. She called me last night because she was worried about you. I tense up when she says that. I guess I hadn't been thinking about how she felt. I was too busy focusing on how I thought they'd all feel about me. Which we both know is completely wrong. I'll still hang back in our homeroom just in case, but please, at least give the literature club another shot. They're worried about you. Not just Monica. She said everyone there is worried about you. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you. We're not doing this to be mean or anything. We want you to feel better. Hell, if I weren't so peace-loving, I honestly would have given Momoko a piece of my mind ages ago. Yeah, she really is the worst, isn't she? Yeah? Yeah, she is. Yeah. I don't know why Destiny hangs around someone like her. I feel like there's a story there. I mean, like, childhood friends. Yeah, I think that was what was said. Yeah, childhood friends. For the most part, she's almost sort of fine when she's by herself. Momoko, on the other hand, she's a nightmare. Ah, there is. Yeah. That'll be interesting to see that story told in more detail if that ever happens. Destiny and Monica used to be friends, and now they're enemies. Ah. Wonder how that happened. I mean, I guess we'll find out someday. It's Destiny who seems to be switching between two different personalities. It's hard to believe her and Monica used to be friends, but now... I have no idea why she's like that, though. Who knows? Probably one of the world's unsolved mysteries we'll never have an answer to. I mean, for now, anyway. Oh, okay. Yeah. Just remember that we're your friends and we care about you. And also remember that you need to have faith. In yourself and in Robbie. Alright. I'll start going to the club tomorrow. That's the spirit. After that, we just ate our meals while making small talk here and there. She's right, though. I've always had trouble with my self-confidence, so it's easy for me to immediately think everyone is mad at me for something. I can't do that to myself. Tomorrow, I'm gonna make a change for my mental health and well-being. I had a good time at the cafe with Himari. I feel like a fog was lifted from my mind after talking with her. I'm pretty sure Sarita isn't finished with me yet. I'm tempted to call Yuri about it, but then I'm not sure if she's already asleep or not. I guess I'll tell her about it when I go back to the clubroom tomorrow. I'm so sorry, you guys. You'll be seeing me again tomorrow, and I'll make it up to you. I promise. And you, Robbie, I'm not gonna give up on you. When you're out of the hospital and back with everyone, I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I don't know how I'm gonna repay you for everything, but I'll figure out something. You made me feel special and loved, and now it's my turn to do the same. I promise you, Robbie. I promise. Alright. Yeah, hoping you sleep better tonight. I mean, probably will. Fog's been lifted. Yeah, again, like poetry, it rhymes. Oh shit. Alright. The earth shudders, my brother, as everything transpires to my design. And yet you have some plans set in motion by protecting that fool's spirit, body, and mind. Meanwhile, Sister Dearest has made her presence known to young Akane as I'm forced to sit back and watch. Or so she thinks. Ironic how she speaks of me, thinking I'm ignorant of her true thoughts. Little does she know I've kept tabs on young Akane as well. Truly fascinating how much Akane reminds me of her, especially in personality. The way she defied me in the dream world. I could almost feel the same drive and passion Nahila once had. To think I was unaware of the secrets you've kept from me, Zarita. There was one secret that I found the most intriguing, however. Don't be like that meek little mouse, Nahila. Oh, you know now. Yup. So, now what? How bold, as to use our father's hatred to commit murder as you reside in the pit. Sarita will pay dearly for this transgression, and that is a promise that I intend to keep. To think I tried to save you. Everything I did, all the atrocities I've committed, I was doing it all for you. Oh shit. Okay, voice, envision a voice. Frick. I mean, Akane. I guess except more ethereal. Was it for me, or because of your fear of losing me? Nahila? I didn't need you to save me. I needed you to stay with me. Yeah, they are. Yeah, that is a good point. I couldn't take that chance. I initially left because I had to protect you from her. But you don't have to torment yourself like this. There are other things to live for. Keratos. Okay. Keratos or Keratos? I don't know. I'm trying to get the pronunciation. Okay, Keratos. Gotcha. Not your pain. The pain is my penance. Even then, what other reasons do I have? Let me ask you this. What is it you believe happened back then? I was weak. I couldn't let you go. My love for you. The day I lost you, I became overwhelmed. I thought I was strong enough to change fate. That's why you keep saying to MCs that they can't. Strength isn't always about power, Keratos. Sorry. It's about choosing to do what's right even when it hurts. Keratos is gone. I am all that remains. I don't believe that. And now that you know the truth behind my death, deep down I don't think you believe it either. The fact you can hear my voice now means you aren't so far gone. No! Well, my eyes have been opened and I can at last hear your spirit calling out to me. I've committed terrible deeds in the wake of your death. I mean, also the fact that you're calling them terrible deeds is another bit of proof that you aren't as gone as you think you are. I am too far gone to turn back, all because of a pitiful desire to see you once again. Fate is called as such because it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted. That was something you once said to me, was it not? Sometimes we're forced to let go of the people and things we cherish the most. Here's hearing your name interrupt. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is, the truth shall set you free. That type of thing. Sometimes even our dreams. The world is a cruel and unforgiving place. Literally brought back Carrot to... Yeah. Light and darkness, and placing faith in a great spirit who has forsaken us. I saw pain. I saw suffering. I saw death. I thought I could shoulder the burden and try everything to set things right. I thought all the suffering was mine to fix and mine alone. Foolishly, I thought I had the strength to shield you from it all. I was so blind to Saritha's machinations. For every bit of pain and suffering in the world, there is joy and harmony. You just said it yourself, light and darkness born together. And not only that, I believe it was Articus who said once that without chaos, order cannot exist. You didn't have to carry those burdens alone. Do you remember what I told you before? The night Zaretha was banished to the pit? You told me. Any problem I had, you would be there at my side. That's right. The day I pledged myself to you. I told you we would face any trials and tribulations together. As a team. As partners. Trying to remember the voice. There we go. As companions, yes. Yet here you are, as stubborn as ever. You always struggled with that. It appears some things haven't changed. That was why I asked you to never shut me out, to communicate with me. I never wanted you to force me aside while you shouldered these burdens alone. Our greatest strength came from our unity, our love. A unity that I poisoned. Unity is a virtue, Keratos. It can't be fully destroyed. It was because of unity that you and Articus defeated Zaretha even when the odds weren't in your favor. Through unity, you were able to fulfill a great duty and achieve a greater desire, as are the teachings from the Great Spirit. The day you made it clear you wanted me to stay out of the way, I was afraid of losing you. The day I lost you, I lost a part of myself. I couldn't save my mother, not even with the power of time at my fingertips. There was nothing I could change. I lost her forever. I didn't want to lose you either. You could have phenomenal cosmic power at your fingertips, Keratos. But in the end, there are things we simply cannot change and are forced to accept. Mortality and death being among those, and yet... So you set out on this dark path I could never follow. Our home, our future, our love. What did it all mean for you in the end? Nihila, please, don't leave me. Dreams never truly die, Keratos. We merely take them with us to the grave. And the rest is silence. Holy shit. Hello everyone, it's so nice to see you all again. How'd you enjoy the show? Very much so. I wasn't lying when I said Akane would be facing an uphill battle. Yeah, oh my god. I mean, hey, looking on the, I guess, bright side from what, the uphill battle was kind of toned down a little, so. Not only does she have to deal with nearly everyone in Nagahara High School bullying her due to some very shaky and unclear logic Zaretha's doing, now she has to worry about Zaretha trying to poison her mind. For a while it looked like she was almost successful, at least until Akane got help from her friends and managed to snap her out of it, as well as from the one most special to her doing everything he can to protect her. I can't help but wonder how Yume is aware of the dark interlopers, as well as knowing about Articus and maybe even Tarankos. Clearly there's more to her than meets the eye, but I suppose time will tell. Meanwhile, Robbie's doing his best to reach out to Akane with a wish of his own, just as she did with him. Thankfully, it seems Akane's finally able to hear him coming to her rescue. The only thing left for her to do is take command of the situation, kick Zaretha out into the road where she belongs, and await the day she and Robbie can finally be together and unite their hearts as one. All in Chapter 3. When will that be, though? Who could say? What surprised me was the connection Akane and Nahila seemed to have with one another. Even more surprising was that Nahila's spirit made herself known once the truth was revealed. Could it be Zaretha was doing everything she could to keep Tarankos in the dark? I suppose we'll have to wait for the final chapter of Forlorn Heart for the answers to some of those burning questions. Oh, a chapter I am very much looking forward to. The art of storytelling is kind of amazing, wouldn't you say? Well, that's all for now, but stay tuned for the big finale of the story, players. Doki Doki Forlorn Heart Chapter 3 promises in the works, and as Archer of Shadow has put it, it'll either be coming out soon or not soon enough. Well, I'm wondering, well, after the mod's release, I'm wondering where we're leaning now in terms of this sentence. I mean, I don't know. Until we meet again, my little forlorn hearts at home, stay golden. And remember that the moonlight is a messenger of love. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, okay. Oh, I think this was the edits thing that was from before. Huh. And that was Forlorn Heart Chapter 2! Honestly, this is very, very good, you know? Like, you know, you got the struggle, you got all this stuff happening, there was a good build-up, you got more lore, we get to actually see, kind of, Nahila for the first time, or at the very least, hear from her for the first time. Yeah. God, not much else to say. God. Anyways. Man, I really do wonder what's gonna happen next. Hey, yay! Hey, special thanks again. Oh, manly badass hero, okay. Wait, I think I saw that name before. More credits in the dock. Yep, I did. Probably in the first chapter. Oh, there we go. Alright. Alright, so. I sent you the other mod. Oh yeah, Summer of Love. Hmm. Don't really know if we have time to actually. Whatever. I feel like that'd be its own thing when the time comes for me to play that. You know, like you could try. Each story is like an hour long. Hmm. I mean, I guess that was dependent on reading speed. I'm not some puppet waiting to be beckoned. Yeah, I get that. I guess there'd be like a. Yeah, I did take a picture. I do need to edit the thing. Mm-hmm. Where is that? Nope, wrong one. So I might not always have the time to be here unless you work with my schedule. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you know, like when. Yeah, like I when I do like decide to, you know, like play Summer of Love Chronicles, I will let you know. Like today and next week would work. Okay. Hmm. Alright, I think I'm gonna put this kind of like. Hmm. And I'm deciding on S or A. Like. No. I don't know. I'm not a critic, and this is like my first. This is in terms of like first time playing mods, so. God, I don't know. Okay, think. Alright, I think around here, although, you know, opinions are subject to change, you know, I'll probably think back more on all this. Um, gotta actually edit the actual template, and, yeah, like I do, yeah, and I mean, I guess that could work. Like, how long would it take to, like, actually one. Just trying to. There's 3 stories in all. Each one is an hour long. Hmm. So it's like Carpe Diem times 3. Ah, gotcha. So, yeah, depending on how I handle it. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that does depend. I feel like I will probably look into the wheel of like mods where it's like wheel of shorter ones. Just save that. I don't know. I feel like Summer of Love Chronicles would be like its own stream potentially. Like, you know, like it feels like it fit better in its own stream. So I could just remove that. I mean, I guess I could also like just get stuff set up, you know, to play it like next, because I do have it downloaded. I just need to get it all set up. You know, like. Okay, just. Like a genuine. And yeah, this was like under the thing of like I genuinely thought that playing through like, you know, Forlorn Heart Chapter 2 Part 2 would take longer, but again, just I guess overestimating. It's about the same length as Chapter 1. Replace that, get it all set up. Had I not split it, then it'd be stupidly longer. Yeah, yeah. I feel like this. I feel like this would be in more parts than just 2, or 1.5. Just gonna leave it in. No, just. Yep. And then pin to taskbar. Wait, no, not on. Okay, pin to taskbar. Alright, then yeah, it's just that's set. I thought it was pinned. Why was it? Okay, just gotta set. Pin to taskbar. There we go. Okay, so that's set up. Yep, so that's good. Okay, just gotta. I'm just looking up something to fill time a little bit. Nope. guess this could be interesting. Yeah, DDLC Space, I guess. I don't know. It's one from various artists who seem to like deliver like hit or miss content. I think from what I've heard, this is one of their hits, or at the very least, one of their more experimental bots. So, oh, you don't like? Ah. Oh yeah, those are the guys that made Gently Open the Door. I mean, I could play something else. I mean, there is like, I mean, I did also see like Jumbled as a remastered version of that. Or actually, Yuri's disappointed in you now that I think about it. Yeah, I guess space would be put here for a time potentially. I don't know. I've already played you. Yeah, Jumbled is a mod that takes like 15 minutes. Ah, there's two of these. What else have they made? Okay. Yeah, sorry, this seems to be meandering a bunch, just trying to decide on what to do. Actually, I like this vibe more. Yeah, Rockin' Dokies! How about that instead? You know? Yep, and gone. Oh, well. It's too late. I'm still playing Rockin' Dokies. At the very least. Like, I guess I could technically play Space, but nah. Probably shouldn't have suggested that in the first place, because, yeah. Like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna, like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna play, like, Gently Open the Door, like, at all, or even stream that. But, yeah, they are very much hit or miss. Yep, Alright, and gonna take a little be right back break, so Alright, and we're back. So let's rock and roll and see what this is about. Alright, Sayori, that sounded really good. You want to take it from the top one more time? I would, but there's a slight problem. What did you do now? I turn around to see Sayori sitting at the drums with a pair of broken drumsticks. Oh my god, this looks so good. Oh my god! This looks so great. I love this. I love this art style. Whoa. I guess I rocked a little too hard. Yeah, no kidding. Do you have any spares? No, those were my last ones. Well, I guess that settles it. We will call it here. I slowly unsling my guitar from my shoulder, which my shoulder greatly thanks me for. You're lucky you don't have to worry about your strings breaking. Is there music? Nope, nope, no. Wait. Oh, that's the audio. Well, the music seems to be fine. This doesn't. So we're not doing that again. Sayori, guitar strings break all the time. You just haven't seen me do that because, unlike some people, I try to take care of my equipment. Oh, right, just gotta retitle it. Hey, it's not my fault. Sometimes the music just takes control. Spoken like a true drummer. Will you come with me to pick up some new sticks? Sayori, I mean, I would, but it's late. Is this the person that just wanted to do another song? There's a difference between doing a 3-minute song and going on a 15-minute trip. I mean, the difference is if you do 5 of the 3-minute songs, they add up to, or multiply to the 15 minutes, yeah. Please, Robbie, I don't ask much from you. You ask me to do stuff for you all the time. Please. Sayori wraps herself around my arm. She looks up at me, expressing her best please face. No, I won't let it work this time. I must stay strong. I must resist. I must resist. Ah, fine. Resistance is futile. I need to buy some more strings anyway. Yay, thank you. Let's go. Ah, Kami's music store. I love coming to this place. Speaking of music, where is it? This is where my parents took me to buy my very own guitar. I was here... There we go! I was here with Sayori when she bought her first drum set as well. Though now that I think about it, it might be a little weird having an emotional fondness for a store. Alright, I'm off to get some drumsticks. I'll be getting strings. However, as I'm perusing my options, something catches my attention. Out of the corner of my eyes, I see a flash of bright pink. I look to my left, and to my surprise, I see Natsuki standing in front of the wall of guitars. Hey, did you find your strings? Sayori, look over there. I point over in the direction of Natsuki, and Sayori's gaze follows. Hey, it's Natsuki. I wonder what she's doing here. I mean, probably looking at guitars. Why the hell else would you go to a guitar place? I had the same thought. She hasn't mentioned playing any instruments or any interest in it. Also, that would also be a reason why, yeah. Though even if she didn't like it, she'd tell me. It's not that Natsuki doesn't like each other. What? The fuck? It's more not that Natsuki doesn't like each other. Whatever the hell that means. It's more we tolerate each other. I guess it's not that Natsuki and I don't tell me. Even if she didn't, she wouldn't tell me. Okay. Natsuki and I just don't gel well with each other. Gel well, I guess that's a rhyme. So we try to stay out of each other's way to preserve the peace at the club. Let's go over there and ask. Well, no! Before I really get a chance to argue, Sayori grabs Sayori grabs me by my sleeve and drags me over. It's always kind of weird running into someone you know out in public when you weren't expecting them. Having to figure out if you should say something or just continue on your way. For Sayori, however, the answer is always the former. Hey, Natsuki! Ah! Sayori? Robbie? What are you doing here? Looking at how gorgeous this arm looks! We were just about to ask you the same thing. I accidentally broke my drumsticks and decided to drag Robbie along with me to go buy some new ones. Now, what are you doing here? Well, do you play, Natsuki? And you didn't tell us? No, I don't. I just came to browse a little. Well, in that case, maybe we can help if you're looking for something? Not really, not like I have the cash. You know, if you're serious about learning guitar, I think Robbie has a spare at home. Sari, what are you— Ow! Suddenly, I feel Sari pinch my arm. I don't want any handouts. Don't think of it like that. Robbie and I just both really enjoy making music, and we'd be excited if we could share that with other people. I guess MC was about to say, I don't have a spare guitar! Or potentially just like, what the fuck are you doing? Even if they just have a small interest. Right, Robbie? Sari's tone makes it sound like I need to choose my answer carefully. I mean, she's right. Learning to play an instrument is a lot of fun. It'd be nice knowing you help play a part in someone discovering that for themselves. A lot of people who might have an interest in picking up an instrument are often put off when they see the prices. I mean, yeah. I mean, how much does a guitar cost nowadays? You know, like guitar. An acoustic guitar is $219. Best choice beginner is $60, but that's because it's 40% off of $100. Yeah, this shit is expensive. You need to be committed. Like, you want to get a guitar, you gotta fucking commit to that guitar and play your heart out. Or just learn it all and hope you don't lose interest, otherwise you've just wasted money! It's a fairly expensive hobby, so giving that person a guitar would overcome that first hurdle. I was lucky enough that my parents gifted me my first guitar. Plus, I can't think of a real reason to say no. It's not like I want Natsuki to dislike me, so maybe this could be the start to changing things. Yeah, I do actually. In fairly good condition as well. So what do you say, Natsuki? Natsuki looks hesitant at first. Natsuki can be pretty stubborn for no real reason most of the time. Whether she agrees or not doesn't matter to me. You can't say I didn't offer. Sure, I guess. Yay! Alright, let's get going then. Sari, did you pay for those drumsticks? Right after I pay for these drumsticks. Yep. Alright, guys, this is my house. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and Robbie? Sari grabs me and pulls me close to whisper something to me. Don't mess this up. I look at her startled. Alright, bye! Whoa, what the fuck? Bye! With that, Sari walks off, leaving Natsuki and I. No, where's she going? I thought she'd come with us. It's never just been me and Natsuki hanging out. What do I do? Yeah, I'm starting to think Sari might have planned something. Immediately, the awkwardness settles in. So, should we get going? Probably. I mean, it beats standing out here awkwardly. I can tell. This is gonna be fun. Well, maybe it will be. Here we are. I open the door and let Natsuki inside. Make yourself comfortable, I guess. God, curse my awkwardness. Don't know why I thought there was music playing, but there isn't. Thanks? My old guitar is up in my room, so we could just head upstairs. Where's your parents? Probably out running errands or something. So you just invited me into your room while your parents aren't home? You know how that sounds, right? Yeah. Well, that's, well, I mean, that's where the guitar is, so we might as well head there, right? Not really. Truth be told, thought didn't even cross my mind. Look, if it makes you more comfortable, you could just wait in the living room. Nah, that's fine. I know you wouldn't be man enough to try anything. Yeah, because I'm not into lollies. Could you just show me the guitar already so we can get this over with? Jerk. Yeah, I think, wow, man. Alright, come on then. Just take a seat wherever. You just need to give me a sec. I think it's somewhere in the back of my closet. After rummaging around in my closet for a bit, I finally find my old case, but, you know, to a bunch of old crap that I really should find time to throw out. After re-emerging from the closet, I see Natsuki standing at my desk holding one of my photos. She realizes I'm looking at her shortly after looking a bit embarrassed. Sorry. She then sheepishly hands the photo back to me. It's fine. I look at the photo and can't help but smile to myself while reflecting. Why is there a comma there? I mean, I guess it's like, oh, there's a but after help, so there has to be a comma. But probably no. It's an old photo of 3-year-old me sitting on my dad's lap while him and my mother play their guitars. Your parents play too? Oh yeah, they're the only reason I started playing. Music has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. It's actually how they started dating. They used to just be friends in high school, but then my dad joined an occult club of all things. Though he said it really had nothing to do with the occult and more helping people. Wait, what? Oh yeah, the occult club. We're the occult club? I mean, we're not the occult, but, you know. Anyways, the occult club ended up having to plan the Halloween party, and my dad decided to do something special for the entertainment. He decided to do a live musical performance. So we got my mom and their other best friend, who's Sayori's dad, to help him since they both played instruments already. Small world, isn't it? Only problem was, my dad had never played an instrument before, so we had to try and learn in under a week. Damn, that's gotta be stressful. He said he was only able to do it thanks to my mom, who helped him the entire way through. Oh, sorry I started rambling there. You probably don't really care. That's actually a pretty cool story. It's kind of like me in baking. I got my start from my mom. Everything I know now is because of her. She must have some mad baking skills. Yeah, I wouldn't put it like that because it sounds dumb, but to me she was the best. Natsuki's eyes shift down to the floor, a somber expression following. Natsuki, everything okay? Yeah, notice the was in that sentence, and then come to your own conclusions. Natsuki snaps herself out of it and attempts to shake off whatever she was just feeling or thinking about. Yeah, fine. Can I see the guitar? Oh, right, here. I put the case down on the floor and let Natsuki take a look inside. It's obviously a little old, but should still work fine. Natsuki takes the guitar out and begins inspecting it. Interesting music. I feel like I'm not really hearing it. I feel like if I have to turn the dial all the way up to hear the music, then there's something wrong. Like you have it too quiet, which has never really been an issue I've had with mods before. She then awkwardly fumbles with it as she tries to get the instrument and her fingers in the right position. No, what are you doing? You got it all wrong. Hey, I'm trying here. I know, it's just, did you look any information up about this stuff ahead of time? Just a little. Alright, then here, let me help. Before I really realize what I'm doing, I grab Natsuki's hand, move that and her fingers into the correct positions. And there. That better? And then look up at Natsuki to see she's sporting a slight shade of red. At first I'm confused, but soon realize why after I notice our hands touching. I quickly remove my hands now, also feeling a tad embarrassed. Can I consider that my first time holding hands with a girl? God, maybe Natsuki has a point. I really don't think about anything before I say or do something. Okay, some of this grammar could be touched up a bit. But yeah, that's how it should be. Well, thanks. You're right. This does feel better. You mind playing me an A major chord? I just want to hear how it sounds to see if it needs new strings. Natsuki only responds with a blank expression. Right, okay, so what you need to do is... Actually, let me get my guitar up. Alright, it'll probably be easier to just show you. Nicely done, you're a fast learner! Oh, cool, I didn't... Okay. Anyways, this is a nice CG. Nice background, looks great. Yeah, I know, feel free to compliment me more. Don't ruin this. Fine, but you are a better teacher than I thought you'd be. You weren't nearly as irritating. Thanks? I mean, I don't know if I was having self-esteem issues with my teaching, but I think that helped? How long have you been playing? About 9 years, but I did take a pretty long break in between, so I'm not as good as I should be. So, half your life! Why'd you stop? Boredom? Burnout? I don't really know. I only decided to pick it back up because of the club. How so? You all just had something you were passionate about. Yuri with her horror books capitalized you with her baking. Sayori with helping in the club, and Monica with so many different things. You guys just all had something you were passionate about. You could put your heart into being rewarded for it, and I had nothing like that. I was just wasting my days away with nothing to show for it, so I remembered the guitar and decided to pick it back up. You know, that's also a pretty good story. I'm glad I did. It's given me something to be proud of, and practicing has given me more time to spend with my best friend. So what you're saying, then, is that I inspired you? I roll my eyes the farthest I've ever rolled them into the back of my head. It's putting a major slant on it. It's still partially true. Forget it. Let me ask you a question. What made you start thinking about playing guitar? Natsuki seems struck by my question. She glances off to the side while biting her lip as if she doesn't really want to say. And now I'm doubly intrigued. Come on, Natsuki, spit it out. Fine, it's because of you. I'm shocked by her question for only a split second before I feel a massive grin spread across my face. Oh, really? Do tell. And please no, I absolutely will let it go to my head. Also, Sayori, but you chose to check out the guitar? Like, the way you two would talk about it, you both were super passionate about it, so I guess it rubbed off and I wanted to check it out. I can't help but feel a bit of pride hearing her reasoning. I guess it seems I inspired you as well. Just don't let it get to your head, and if you tell anyone, yeah, save the threats, I get it. So tell me, what did you think? Did you enjoy it? Yeah, I would say so, but it's harder than I thought it'd be. My fingers are killing me, too. That happens, and sadly it only gets worse before it gets better. Oh no. You'll end up with more than a few blisters. Sounds fun. Again, that's only if you keep playing. Are you gonna keep playing? I want to. It was a lot of fun. And Natsuki, for the first time ever, smiles at me. I mean, I guess smiles at me as opposed to smiling away from me. I guess grins would be better. I'm stunned for a second at the sight. Not just because this is the first time she's looked at me without disgust. You have self-esteem issues. What? But because seeing her sitting there smiling, holding that guitar, fills me with pride. I wonder if this is how Mom felt when she was teaching Dad. Being able to see the person's improvements, but more importantly, their joy. A joy you helped stoke the flames of. Also, has Natsuki's smile always been that cute? Whoa, what am I thinking? Where did that come from? Oh shit, is that the time? I look over at my bedside alarm, also stunned to see how late it's gotten. I only meant to teach her a few chords. Where the hell did the time go? I don't know, it went with you like... it went with the dialogue of you showing her all this. I need to get home or my dad will flip. Natsuki springs up and rushes to the door. Wait, Natsuki, your guitar! Aren't you gonna take it? Look, could you just keep it here for me, please? I'm about to interject and question her, but she has this pleading look on her face. Alright, sure. Thank you. As she's about to leave, she pokes her head back into my room. I just want to say, thanks for today. I actually had a good time. Yeah, me too, surprisingly. Would it be okay if I stopped by tomorrow after school? I don't have a real reason to say no. Cool. Later then. See you around. I sit on the edge of my bed as I listen as Natsuki's feet storm down the stairs and out the door, leaving me to reflect on what exactly just happened. We agreed to hang out again? Just the two of us? I really said yes? I did it without really thinking. I then look at the guitar beside me on the floor and smile to myself. I never thought me and Natsuki might become friends, let alone get along, but maybe, just maybe we found a way. Alright, and that was this mod then. No credits music then. Muisk. Yeah, I don't think English is the author's, like, first language, honestly. But, yeah, that was Rockin' Dokies. So, yeah, I guess, let's go to the tier list. Yeah, I need to do the template. Where did the edit template thing go? Whatever. I'll just add the thing, put it on the tier list, and then work it out later. For now, I'll probably put Rockin' Dokies around around here. A good, it's a high B because, a good art style doesn't save you from the grammatical errors that happen. Actually, I feel like, yeah. Like, like a really good art style doesn't save a mod from, like having, I don't know. Again, this is like a low thing, probably around here. I don't know. It's just there's the grammatical errors, but I feel like I can forgive that. Again, it's like I feel like there should have been a little bit more detail into like guitar stuff, like helping Natsuki learn the guitar, Natsuki getting the hang of it. A little bit more detail there, but yeah, that was a short and sweet mod. So, all right, if you enjoy, so that's it. Gonna be it for now. If you enjoyed this stream, then I usually stream on Tuesdays and Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So take that time, translate it to your time zone, and mark it on your calendar if you enjoyed this stream. So I don't know if I'll be streaming this Friday, as it is Halloween, and I feel like I have plans for that outside of streaming that are gonna, get into the normal stream time. But next Tuesday, I will be playing Summer of Love Chronicles. Hopefully I don't have to, split that into 2 parts. So, alright, I will see you all then. Bye-bye.